Hello, hi guys. This is Alisa from Alisa's Transmuting Tarot Facebook page and from Alice's Wonders Facebook page. Guys, I hope you're well. I hope everything is fine with you. And today I'm doing another intuitive collective tarot reading for the upcoming week. So guys, as always, I have my plan and I'm prepared with everything. So let's begin. So first of all, as always, a quick reminder. Oh, somebody is sending me some love. Thank you guys. So as always, a quick reminder, beware of the scammers. So if somebody approaches you in the comments and offers you to buy a spell, a curse, or anything else of that sort, ignore the people and concentrate on the content of the video. All right? Now, we moved to last week. So as you know, guys, as always, at the beginning of these videos, I do a quick recap of last week's energy, and I tell you a little bit of how that week went for me, and whether the previous reading was accurate for me. As you know, these collective readings are pretty much collective, and so for me personally, they're usually not particularly accurate. They're like somewhat accurate. For some people they're extremely accurate, for some people they're not accurate at all. I mean, this is the reason why they're collective and not personal. So if you're interested in actually personal readings, then you can contact me via Alisa's Transmuting Tarot Facebook page. But if this collective version is enough for you, then you can try it out. So all right. Sorry, I just saw somebody appearing in the comments. All right, so last week, guys, we had Page of Wands, we had 10 of Cups, and we had 8 of Swords. Now, to be honest, I would say last week was a perfect example of a situation where I would say it was a somewhat accurate reading for me. So it wasn't 100% accurate, but it wasn't like completely inaccurate. It was like a little bit. Hold on one second, guys. So guys, these are collective readings. I do not do during these videos readings to specific people. I just look at the cards as a collective. So if you're interested in a personal reading, you can contact me via Alisa's Transmuting Tarot Facebook page. All right, going back to previous week. So we have, so yeah, for me, it was like somewhat accurate. I would say when it comes to, generally speaking, I felt like last week was supposed to be a little bit like a love week, so to say. That's how it felt. That wasn't the case much for me, I would say. It's like, I mean, Page of Wands, I would say it was accurate for me in terms of the fact that I was pretty eager at some point to, eager in terms of like creativity. So my creativity last week was, or had a lot to do with decluttering my house. And so I was very eager to do this. And I was like literally creating this space for myself, and I was very happy that I was sharing with other people some things that I no longer was using, but actually things that were in perfect condition. So I was like, well, this is like a win-win situation. So yeah, that was how it was for me. When it comes to 10 of Cups, honestly speaking, actually, was it 10 of... Yeah, it was 10 of Cups. Okay. When it comes to 10 of Cups, I guess it's more like there was a moment when I was like really, really happy and excited, especially because of the weather. The weather right now, already for the last several days, became really great here in Poland. It's been really sunny, it's been really warm, and on Monday, I've worn for the first time this year my shorts, and I was like, yes, finally, I'm back to this kind of like summer and warm vibe, and I was very, very happy with this. So I guess you could say it was 10 of Cups. And of course I already did a little bit of picnicking on the grass. And that was, I guess you could say, my 10 of Cups. But let's say, if we take into consideration the love aspect of it or the business aspect of it, nothing like this has happened so far. But, you know, again, it was a collective reading after all, right? And finally we had 8 of Swords. That somehow was accurate for me. You know what, guys? I don't know why some positive cards in these collective readings are usually like somewhat accurate, but negative cards in these collective readings are somehow really accurate for me. I don't know, maybe it's just my perception. But when it comes to 8 of Swords, yes, I most certainly had this moment of I wouldn't say it was exactly specifically fear, but I did feel at some point a little bit like this feeling of being stuck and like where am I going? It's like, you know, at first I was like, yeah, everything is great, I'm moving forward, everything is amazing, and then there was this moment of like stuckness, which really frustrated me. But I'm coming out of it anyway, so hopefully this week is gonna bring some positive change. I mean, you know me, I always hope for the best. So, yes. So basically that's how it was for me. To be honest, for me, guys, personally, I mean, because of my horoscope, I very strongly feel Mercury, which is right now retrograde, because Mercury is my ruling planet. So when something happens with Mercury, I really feel it very strongly. And so for me, perhaps this collective reading wasn't super, I don't know, I wouldn't say accurate, but like it wasn't, I didn't feel it that much, I would say. Probably because I felt much stronger the influence of Mercury retrograde. And to be honest, I would say the energy of the eclipses, because this eclipse season, you know, that we recently had a lunar eclipse, and this upcoming week we're having a solar eclipse. And so this whole eclipse season and this Mercury retrograde, for me, I feel these energies very, very strongly. And I guess maybe because of that, I just don't notice sometimes some things that happen according to the tarot reading. I'm not sure. But yeah, for me, I feel the planets this time very strongly. Do let me know in the comments below how it is for you guys, and whether you actually, so maybe last week's energy in terms of a tarot reading was very accurate for you. So let me know in the comments below. And if not, maybe you felt the planets, so do let me know about that. Now when it comes to the upcoming week, so again, as you know guys, I look at the week from Tuesday. So from Tuesday, oh guys, I forgot to write down the dates. So Tuesday the 8th of June, right, until next Monday. Oops, 1 second guys. How could I forget to look at the dates? It's all right. Let's see. Okay, here it is. So we have the 14th, right? So between the 8th and 14th of June 2021, this is the week. So just to let you know, or remind you, because I've mentioned it about a billion times so far, on the 10th of June 2021 we're having solar eclipse. I personally am very excited about this because the lunar eclipse was supposed to take something that we no longer needed from us, right? And the solar eclipse is supposed to bring something new and positive into our lives, which we really, really need. So obviously I'm excited. I'm like, yes. To be honest, I kind of feel like it feels like a surprise, like the universe is preparing like this amazing, super cool surprise for us. and we're like, what is it? What is it? So yeah, this is how I feel. So I'm just very curious and eager and excited, and it's like I almost feel like you know, I already got this present, but it's still wrapped, and like I'm waiting for this moment when I'm gonna unwrap it and actually look what's inside. So to me, it's really thrilling and exciting and super cool. So yeah, that's my take on the solar eclipse. All right, guys, so let's look at the energy of the upcoming week from the, once again, the 8th of June until the end of 14th of June 2021. And after I draw several cards from a tarot deck, I'm going to use another divination tool which I created. Some of you might already remember this. So this is something like that. And according to this card, I'm going to determine which day this week is going to be like the most important. Theoretically, obviously, we might be like, oh, of course it's going to be the 10th of June when there is going to be the solar eclipse. However, who knows? Who knows? Maybe there is going to be another super strong day. I don't know, guys. But I felt very strongly drawn to this particular divination tool this time. Even though I use it quite rarely, but this time I just felt that I was supposed to use it, so I'm gonna use it and we're gonna see. All right, guys, so let's move on. Oops. Okay. The energy of the upcoming week for the collective. Okay, guys, 4 cards. You know that I usually draw 3, but this... Okay, all right, guys. This is funny. You know, guys, that usually I draw 3. This time it's 4. And it's funny because I'm laughing because at the beginning, when I was shuffling cards, I just started. One card fell out. I put it back. I shuffled all the cards again. And here it is once again. So, guys... as you know, first I look at the back of the deck energy, and the back of the deck energy here is exactly the card that popped out by itself, and so this is the Ace of Wands. As you know, Ace of Wands, this is the energy of us as a collective that we're feeling and experiencing right now in this moment. So right now, clearly, we feel us, yeah, definitely, guys, I got a confirmation. I think we all feel like we're on the verge of some kind of beginning, like we are beginning something new and exciting and creative, and we're very, very excited about it and just eager to... I keep wanting to use this word eager. I just feel like there is this eagerness in us, like the energy is like, yes, let's do it, let's go, let's try something out, you know, let's start something new and creative, let's do something exciting. So this is exactly the energy that I feel, and you probably, or we as a collective are probably feeling this as well. So do let me know in the comments below, by the way, if you guys really feel this energy just as much as I do right now. So now the upcoming week, we have Page of Pentacles, we have Four of Swords, we have King of Wands, and finally we have Major Arcana card, which is the Hermit. All right, so we have Page of Pentacles. Now, this card, as always, means a billion things, but basically, I feel like we are creating something, like we're beginning something new, especially with reference to this card that we're experiencing right now. It's like we are, yes, we might be starting small, let's say. We're just beginning, but it's like we're starting to manifest something. I really feel like it's mostly about manifestation, or like we're working on something. Theoretically, it can also be studying. So let's say, right, you have a dream of becoming something, and right now you're studying. And so theoretically, these are just the beginner's steps, right? But still, it's like you're starting small, but you're growing, right? So this is what I feel here. It's also a card of a student, right? And it, like, I mean, this card can also indicate, to be honest, something like a short travel. And I feel like it's also a possibility in this particular reading. I feel like it's possible. So, okay, guys, I do see somebody who is a scammer who just wrote something in the comments below. Please ignore this person. I'm gonna delete this message later on. All right, so yeah. So I see, guys, here, yes, us working on something, learning something from the beginning, starting something new, manifesting something new, and maybe also traveling. Usually it indicates some kind of like a short travel. Then I can see Four of Swords, which is, this is a lot to do with us being alone. So I feel like there is going to be this moment where we're going to be contemplating something. Maybe, yeah, this is very interesting. I feel like we're going to be contemplating something and thinking something through, to be honest. I very strongly feel like this, maybe it's like a decision needs to be made, or maybe it's just us working with our own beliefs, or, I mean, like negative or limiting beliefs, or us working through some stuff like emotionally, to be honest. This is what I feel. It's like we start something new, but then there is this need to think about something. And this is like our alone time, so to say. So this is like our time out, when we take some time just for ourselves. Sorry. When we take time just for ourselves, we stay with our thoughts, with our energy, with ourselves, and I hear, you know what, guys, we evaluate some things. Perhaps we're like thinking of the next steps, or perhaps, you know, because we started something, or we're starting something, and perhaps we're wondering then, like, okay, do I need to change anything? Like, there is this process of evaluation. Should I keep going in the same direction? Should I make some small corrections? Like, you know, it's like you take some steps, then you look at them, and then you wonder, or not really wonder, but then you evaluate, you just estimate whether you should be moving in exactly the same direction, or maybe you need to make some tweaks. And so, yeah, to me, this is what it feels like. Definitely this moment of like evaluation. I just keep hearing this word evaluation, guys, of our progress and of the results so far. Then we have King of Wands. Now, King of Wands, this is the energy of passion energy. It's the same suit as here, guys, right? So this is the suit of fire. And so this is definitely this person who is like this passion driven, energy driven, who's like ready to move and creatively work and show themselves to the whole world in a bold and really grand way. And I feel once again it's going to be us. So clearly there is this moment, you know, where we start something. I feel like here, you know, this energy, it's like we make like first cautious steps. We're like, okay, I'm gonna try this, and then I'm gonna try this, and then I'm gonna try this, and then I'm gonna evaluate, like, was it good enough? And then there is gonna be this moment of like, yeah, actually, you know what? I'm moving full speed ahead. And we do this. We're like, I don't care about anything. I'm just moving forward. And look at this, guys, because here we have page and here we have a king, right? So obviously a king is kind of higher in the hierarchy than the page. And to me, it feels that we're going to grow or upgrade this week really quickly from a page to a king, right? So there is this definite passion, and there is definitely this action-oriented person, which is us moving forward boldly. And finally, we have the major arcana card, the Hermit, which to me, here in this reading, again indicates I once again kind of feel a little bit similar energy to this one, but it's a little bit different. It's more like I hear the word retrospect. Like we need to, so we take the bold step, and then we kind of go back into ourselves again, and we take stock of things, and also we kind of, it's not about thinking things through, it's more like we just let me think of how to put it, guys. We kind of look at the situation from a wise perspective, basically. So it's like, you know, step one here is like this strong impulsive movement, but here it's more like, okay, but how can I add to this strong impulsive movement some wisdom? All right, so that it's not just like an aggressive move, or not like mindless move, but it has some kind of smarts, let's say, or it has some kind of wisdom behind it. So how can I add wisdom into my actions? So definitely there is going to be this moment of once again going within into our own energy, and just feeling, I feel like, you know, like connecting with our higher self, and feeling what next steps we need to take and how to take them in the wisest way possible. This is what I feel. So this is what I see generally here. Guys, I honestly don't feel that this week is much about love or relationships or anything like this. To me, it has much more to do with some kind of creative projects, with some kind of business, with whatever ideas we have, perhaps with some kind of learning, some sort of, yeah, something like that. So we start kind of cautiously, and we start small, we evaluate, perhaps we stagnate even like a little bit for a day or two, and then we're like, no, I'm gonna take bold action, and then we're once again going to look at it with a wise eye, and from a certain perspective, and we're like, okay, where am I going next with this wise perspective? This is how I see it. And now quickly let's look, guys, at the second divination, at the first divination tool, or the second in addition to tarot divination tool that I have. And this is the grid that I'm going to use to determine the most important day. You know what? I don't know why, but I somehow hear in my mind the most difficult day of the week. I hope it's not the most difficult. I hope it's gonna be just the most important day. But who knows? It might be a little bit difficult. So let's look at the day, let's say, that needs our attention. All right, guys. For the collective, for the upcoming week, what is going to be the most important day of the week? Okay. That is, guys, Saturday. Saturday, which is going to be the 12th of June 2021. So, Saturday the 12th. Like I said, the solar eclipse is happening on Thursday the 10th, but we can feel the energy of the eclipse several days before, several days later. In fact, we actually can feel the energy of the eclipses up to half a year before or after. So, so be ready. So yeah, this is it, guys. I would say this is all when it comes to my plan. Let me look at it once again. Yes, guys. So this is it. I hope you have a great week, guys. Do write to me in the comments below how last week went for you and how this week is going. Remember that if you're interested in a tarot reading, in an intuitive, personal tarot reading with me, you can contact me via Alisa's Transmuting Tarot Facebook page. And if you're interested in a coaching session with me or a THETA healing session, as you can see, guys, I finally put up my amazing THETA healing certificate completely shamelessly. So if you're interested, guys, in any of these, you can also contact me via Alisa's Transmuting Tarot Facebook page. And if you're interested in my energetic gemstone jewelry, like this one, for example, let me show these to you in the camera. Okay, I hope you can see these well. And something like this, for example. I think in this camera you can finally see them. All right. So yeah, guys, if you're interested in something like these, you can contact me via Alice's Wonders Facebook page. You can obviously check my previous energetic gemstone jewelry. There are different albums that you can check and look at the photos and things like that. So feel free to do that. And of course, if you're wondering about a personal intuitive tarot reading, you can also go to, or about a coaching session or about a THETA healing session, you can go to Alisa's Transmuting Tarot Facebook page. And if you're still wondering, you can look at the content on the fan page, and you can read the feedback that people gave me and things like that. So you can also kind of check things out. So this is it, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great day and have an amazing week. Oh yes, let's do quickly my favorite thing, guys. Since I'm using the phone, hold on. God, where did I press? Let's do, no, this is not it. Oh yes, let's do the cute filter. Oh, how about this one? Okay, I don't know if it's a cute filter. It's a little bit weird. I don't know why I look blue, but I do like the butterflies. Okay, this is like a semi-cute filter. Okay, let's try one more. I'm gonna use, I think, my favorite if I find it. No, guys, I think my favorite is gone. Yeah, guys. I don't know what happened, but my favorite filter doesn't seem to be here. All right, well, what can I say? Butterflies it is then. And now again, I forgot how to switch this off. Okay, now. All right, guys. Then have a great day, have a great week, and see you soon. Bye, guys.